What's up, YouTube? This is JMilionair here with a quick little review of something that just came in the mail. As you can see by both the title and, of course, the shoes themselves. These are the Yeezy Powerphases, Adidas. So, of course, I got two of them. What happened is, and just like any other shoe that I kind of even want, I'm going to cop two if I can. So I got these. Looking at them in person, they're a little different than I thought, but I still think they're cool. Real simple shoe. I'll get into a couple big, actual details in a minute, but go over some simple stuff first. So, of course, came in a blue Adidas box, hella simple, not like any other Yeezys. People are saying these aren't real Yeezys, but I mean, they kind of are, but they kind of aren't, but it is what it is. So, the tag itself is Yeezy Powerphase, see white, and black cara, original. So, basically, it's just an all white shoe. I got two of them. In the box itself, let's go right here. So like I said, this is basically an Adidas box. The paper itself, if it shows up, it's just a regular regular tissue paper as you would get, and it has Adidas in certain spots. So it's just basically regular tissue paper. And that's it. So as you can see, both of them a little bit different. They're not really stuffed, so that's just how the shoes come. I mean, I will say the leather is really, really soft. And it kind of shocked me how thin the entire shoe is. I mean, look at that. Like, I'm not even really pushing on it. It's just really thin. I mean, you can feel the actual leather grain behind. So, I mean, it is like nice, soft, supple leather. I'm not saying it's hella high quality, but it is pretty plush. Onto the actual detail of it. Of course, it's like anybody's seen pictures of them. This all white shoe. But it's not really white. It's more like a cream white. Kind of like a beige. Like, I guess if you think of like 1980s workout shoes where they wore like the socks that were super like high and crinkled up and leotards or whatever the fuck, this is kind of that color that you think. It's a really light shoe, so it's going to be really light on the foot, and it doesn't have boosts, which kind of things I'm kind of disappointed to. One thing that I did look up on some other, I guess, original Powerphases, they did have the Adidas here, and everything pretty much looked exactly the same, except there is some other hints. There's a big fat Adidas right here, the logo, and there is one on the heel right here. Of course, there's still some on the rear and on the bottom, but there is some significant difference between this one and a regular Powerphase. Of course, the Calabasas in gold, which signifies Yeezy, I guess, where he stays or his house is. And the Adidas is that kind of Gucci colors, green and red, which is kind of clean in my opinion. Kind of taking it back to the 1980s, like when they used to rock Gucci and like the original like old school brands. But anyway, so nothing really to get into it. The bottom is pretty 1980s technology, as you can see. Nothing super crazy about that. It's just a regular rubber sole that has a midsole on it, kind of a soft material, not boost, but it's kind of a foam, literally just a foam. The uppers on here is that all-time kind of tan creamish leather with hints of Adidas right here, and that's pretty much the only branding on it besides the heel that you can see it. And of course, Calabasas, like I said earlier, and of course the three stripes stitched in. But as you can see, the leather's pretty nice. It crinkles. It's just really, really, really flimsy shoe. I'm actually take out the, of course, the sticker on the side, which usually comes on Yeezys, and a lot of Adidas comes up with the make and whatever it is. So upper leather, footer, whatever. Put that away. Take out the actual paper insert and see how, I guess, stable these shoes are. Insert just some regular brown paper. So as you can see, it's really a real flimsy shoe. Like, look at that. But it is that supple material, so it's just gonna pop right back. And when you're wearing it, which I do plan on wearing these, and I'll probably stock these, of course. I'll see what it do when I rock them, and see how long they last up, and how crinkled and beat up they look after a couple wears. Of course, this is good stable leather in the back, but like I said, the rest of the shoe is really flimsy. Inside of these, as you can see, is Adidas and the brand with the three stripes, blah blah. Inside's pretty basic. Tongue, like I said, no branding, just nice like thin leather, and the back of it is that same inside, kind of meshish. And like I said, see how you can see over there in the stripes, you can see like the grain of the leather which is kind of cool, but doesn't signify it's really great leather. It just feels really kind of good and soft. But then again, there is so many different categories of leather. There's no real way of saying this is really great or not. But as you can see like the grain in the leather. And certain parts have more tumbled aspects than the other. Check out the other shoe. Same difference, pretty much. Real 80s. All I can say is a real 80s looking shoe. And you know, I was born in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby, so it is what it is. As you can see, something I just noticed: the left shoe has a specific shape as to where the right shoe has like its own unique shape. If you can kind of tell what I'm looking like, whatever, it's irrelevant. Anyways, so yeah, the Calabasas Yeezy Supply released these. They came a little over a week later, which is kind of fast for Yeezy Supply. They usually take a little longer, and of course Adidas usually comes a couple days, but I struck out on Adidas and ended up copping on Yeezy Supply. So let me know if you cop these, if you hated them, because a lot of people hated them before they actually even came out, and a lot of people hate them even though they did come out. The resale on these is pretty much almost fucking retail if you want to get a pair, so get them now, because in my opinion, I guarantee these are going to go up in value when people strike out on the Zebra restock. So if you want them, grab them now. If don't, you know, leave in the comments why. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out.